All right, guys, as expected, the Trailblazers beat the Grizzlies. They did put up a good fight, but Blazers took it home. It's a close game. And now these are my playoff predictions for the NBA. So first off, we're going to go Bucks Magic. With Isaac getting injured and all, and Giannis is, could be the MVP, and Chris Middleton and all of them. They're a well-rounded team. They haven't been doing good in the bubble, but I mean, against the Orlando Magic with no Isaac, I just think Milwaukee is going to take this home. And I'm also going to put how many games. I think they're just going to do a clean sweep on the Orlando Magic. By the way, I am a Celtics and Pacers fan, and I'm going to try not to be biased. Heat, Pacers, that is the next game. I mean, the Pacers are 6-2 in the bubble. Warren's been doing really well. He's first team in the bubble. They just announced the first team. And the Heat, they've been doing really well. I mean, Butler and Warren will be a fun matchup to watch. I mean, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Kendrick Nunn, they've all stepped up for their roles. I just think Miami is going to barely edge out the Pacers. And I would say 6 games. So there's that. Next, Celtics Sixers. This was very it's gonna be a really good series. I mean, obviously no Simmons. And Embiid is gonna be playing most likely, but he is injury prone right now. So it's gonna be a really good series. But with the Celtics, they got 4 guys that can put up 30 any given day. And now with no Simmons, I feel like it'll be a little easier. It's not going to be like a cakewalk or anything. It's going to be very difficult to beat the Sixers, but I think we'll do it in 6 games. So there's that. Nets, Raptors. Now, Nets are going to be a really good team next year. This year's really not their year, to be honest. I mean, the Celtics beat both these teams, but the Raptors haven't really been doing that great either with their shooting, but I am going to have to put the Raptors in 5 for this one. All right, so those are the first round predictions for the Eastern Conference. Western Conference, we'll go to them. Lakers, Trailblazers. Trailblazers, they've been great this bubble. Obviously, Lillard's been doing great. Nurkic, McCollum, they've all stepped up. Lakers, they've been iffy in the bubble, right? But no Bradley, no Rondo, and it's gonna be a fun series to watch. I feel like the Lakers, though, are gonna take this one, and I feel like it will go to game. Of course, as this happens in every video, either my phone dies or I'm out of storage. I was out of storage, so I had to delete some stuff. Lakers in 7. Rockets, Thunder. This is gonna be one of the best series in the first round of the playoffs, in my opinion. Russell Westbrook is gonna be out a couple games with a quad injury, I believe, right? Yeah, quad injury. With that being said, I am going to go OKC, and I feel like it will go to game 7, It's just my prediction. I mean, Russell Westbrook's going to be out a couple games. That's good for the Thunder, and the Thunder are the most underrated team in the NBA. Next game, guys, is Nuggets Jazz. This is my upset for the first round. I am going to go with the Jazz in 7. I mean, I just don't think Denver's good in the playoffs, really, and I feel like Mitchell and Gobert are really going to take charge in this series. I mean, with the Nuggets, I understand they got Jokic, Bol, Jamal Murray. Who's the other dude? Michael Porter. So, I mean, they got talent, but I just don't think they're going to be a playoff team. It's just a guess. It's like the New Orleans Saints. Like, they're stacked and they have a chance, but they just, in my opinion, will not be a playoff team. But anyways, next game, Clippers Mavs. I mean, Doncic obviously first team, and Clippers just have one of the deepest lineups in the NBA. So with that being said, I don't think Porzingis, Doncic are really gonna cut it for the Mavericks against one of the best teams in the league. So I'm gonna just go Clippers in 5. My marker's not working, but Clippers in 5. So that's the end of the first round predictions for me. Now, we got an Eastern Conference semifinals. We got the Bucks versus the Heat. This should be at least a great series. The Heat are, they're really underrated. And obviously the Bucks with Giannis, Chris Middleton, Lopez. And, you got to see guys improving off that bench for the Bucks to win this series. Giannis, he's going to just be a monster in the playoffs. And I think he will definitely get the Heat's numbers. So I'm going to go with Bucks in, I would say 6. I'm going to go 6. I feel like Heat, they will compete, I believe, but just Milwaukee will win. And then Celtics, Raptors is the next game. This is going to be like one of the best series in the whole playoffs, in my opinion. I mean, they both got a good, solid starting lineup and a couple bench players. But Raptors, Celtics, I'm going to believe in the Celtics in 7 games. So it'll be Bucks, Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. This is my prediction. Next, we got Lakers, Thunder. Oh, well, Thunder, I mean, obviously underrated, as I said before. But I just don't know if Chris Paul, Shy Gorgeous, whatever the hell the guy's name is, Schroeder, I feel like they could beat the Rockets. But Lakers, if they perform really well, I think there's no chance they beat the Lakers. But I'm going to go Lakers in 5. I'm just assuming the Lakers have really good playoffs this year. And then the next game, we got the Jazz Clippers. This is one of the games most people have predicted, I feel like. Or no, not many people have predicted because people think the Nuggets will beat the Jazz. But I do think the Clippers are going to outnumber the Jazz here, if that is the case with the Jazz. I mean, I just don't think Denver's a playoff team. That's why I had the Jazz against the Nuggets. But Clippers, obviously with their lineup, I'm going to go Clippers in 6. Now, Eastern Conference Finals. Bucks, Celtics. Celtics, man. You got Kemba, Tatum, Hayward, Brown. Got Tice. He's been improving very well. Smart off the bench. Time Lord. All them. Versus basically Giannis. But also, there's a couple of other guys on that team. The Celtics, they I just don't really, like, I see them as a finals team, but I just don't see them beating the Bucks. And it sucks to say this, but I'm going to definitely go Milwaukee in 6. So Bucks, I'm not biased here. I could have said the Celtics. I also could have said the Pacers beat the Heat. Next, we got Clippers, Lakers. Right? Personally, I think the Clippers are better than the Lakers. There's going to be a whole debate on whether, which LA team is better. But for LA fans, hey, at least you got 2 really great teams that have a good shot at the finals. I'm going to go Clippers this one in 7. So then Clippers, Bucks, NBA Finals. Giannis versus the Clippers. Well, obviously Clippers are they have more of a deep lineup than the Bucks. But I mean, if the Bucks are getting it this far, then they have a good shot at the Clippers. I'm going to say Clippers in 6. And that is my prediction. The Clippers are going to win the NBA playoffs this year. That is my prediction. So let me know if you guys, in the comments, if you guys agree or disagree.